Hey everyone, on today's Off the Cuff, we're going to be looking at a very unusual item, okay? Kind of rare. A lot of people have them though. This is the Pratt Combination. And this comes courtesy of my good friend Glenn, who helped me add this to my collection. Now this is a very strange handcuff nipper combination, and it's, of course, patented by Pratt. And just so you know, in America, this is what's known as a Pratt. But to my friends in the UK, this is what's known as a Pratt. This one's patented 1916. This one's serial number 1541. And it's also marked Burke's Locksmith, Monterey. Are you guys having fun? Glenn is way more organized than I am, and when he includes the keys, he makes up these little tags, which I intend to do someday, and it tells you the type of the cup and any other additional information. I always like these because of the hand grip here. Okay, this is how it works. On the bottom is the handcuff part, and it's really nasty because it has teeth inside that are filed to very sharp, and they will hurt. And here's the little button. It's a slide actually, and when you slide it, that opens up the cuffs without the key until the top part is locked. That's the cuff, or that's the nipper. But the weird thing about these is, I'm not going to lock it just yet. I'm going to show you how this is. At this part here, it even has ridges for your thumb. Obviously this goes in and the ratchet teeth catch, but it's sort of like a double, and I'll show you close-ups, it's sort of like a double star wheel in there. And what the strange part is that, yeah, you can hold them like these and use it as a come-along. That's what the grip is for. But the design is strange, because on this part here, which is kind of like a leaf, it reminds me of a leaf for some reason, you would think that these would fold all the way in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would think that they would fold all the way into that outer case, but they don't. They stick up a bit. And that's a little odd, at least I think so. And there's the keyhole for the top part. And then it just comes up, but look at that, that's how it is. Here's what it looks like. And it's got all kinds of moving parts and hinges and odds and ends all over it. And on the back is the locksmith. I don't know why he put his name on there. Maybe he sold them in his shop. Maybe he repaired it. I didn't notice any repairs. Or it's just like an advertising gimmick. But it's really strange how that's even hinged inside. These take a double-bitted key, solid, but up top, only up in this part. These are a little funky if I remember correctly. Will you two stop? Look at this. I can't get... Are you having fun? Are you having fun? Are you having fun? Do you have fun interrupting me? Bean, you stink. You're smelly. You just got a bath too. What? Do you want these? Huh? Want them? It's weird because of these different, these multiple hinges. You kind of have to get it in just perfect. It's kind of like the flexible derbies. You know, the ones that look like a watch band, or alligator ones. But it goes in just like that, and you can hear it. And then once it's locked, that's when the little slider no longer operates. It won't move until you put the key in. So what we're gonna do now, this is very delicate and it's very old, and I don't want to screw. Will you look at these? Look at this. Look what I gotta deal with here. Are you having fun? You're driving me nuts. You know I'm shooting a video, right? Fix your ear. Bean, come here. Fix your ear. These keys are very delicate, and it's a little temperamental. There we go. And once it's open, that's when you can re-slide the lever, the little slider, and open the cuffs. Now, one thing I want you to notice is, just like on every other swing through ratchet handcuff, these teeth are at an angle, but the teeth on the other part are cut square in. What I really like is whenever they add these ridges, it's just like a grip for your thumb. And you'll see that on a lot of cuffs from the turn of the last century or the previous century. Like Cummings have the cross hatches and stuff like that. There's just a little bit of added extra work that went into the manufacture of them that makes them look cool. But these are very easily recognized, obviously, because of this part of the grip. I don't know why it reminds me of some kind of leaf, and I can't for the life of me figure out what plant it's from. When you see these things, you can't mistake them for anything else. And they're surprisingly lightweight. And the grips on the other models, you know, some of them are slightly fatter in the belly part, and some of them, they just look a little bit different. They were just like anything else. There were modifications throughout the production history of these things. Patent November 7th, 1916. And other patents are pending. So they knew, or they were just trying to cover themselves in case they made improvements or modifications on later models. This is one of the most interesting types of restraints, I think, that are out there, and I'm very happy to have this in my collection. I'd like to get the other versions, of course. Surprisingly, the metal here is pretty thin. I don't know why, compared to the thickness of the actual restraint part. Somebody was tripping when they came up with this design idea. Because of all the different moving parts, I've read that they weren't too popular, which lends, of course, to the rarity. That, and they really don't look like anything that a cop would be carrying. It would be really neat to find a picture of a policeman in uniform in like 1916, 1917, and see, you know, these hanging on their belt. Bloop, bloop. That way? No way. That's the way. And like I said, you'd think that they would make this receptacle large enough to hold these two pieces when they fold down. That baffles me. I have no idea what they were thinking with that. One twist and they're going to do whatever you ask. I'd like to thank Glenn once again for adding the Pratt'S to my collection. It's something that's been on my checklist for a long time, and I'm very, very happy with them. And when you close the cuff, keep your eye on the slider. It goes up. See how it goes up? Isn't that neat? Look at this. This is what I'm dealing with here. He's doing that. He's chewing away. Bean, what do you think? Yes, that's you. Believe it or not, Mr. Bean actually recognizes himself in the mirror now. Just a little over 1 year old, right? Oh, yep, okay. I'm gonna put these back where they go and zoom in. So stick around because there's some close-ups of the Pratt combinations coming up.